guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. We're just here to do the post-match of the Jamaica Reggae Boyz versus Trinidad and Tobago, at least first game. All right, the game's ended 1-0. We want to detail everything. I'm going to drop the link so people can call in, do what they want for a short period, because I don't want to have to do this post-match tomorrow. We just want to go through it, hear people's belief system, but I'm going to go through mine's very early in this one. All right. Let me go through the starting lineup. The starting lineup was Makala, Foster, Makala, King, Lembikisa, Mariapa, RV Atkinson, Morrison, Hutchinson, Fletcher, and Stewart. So they started off in a 4-4-2 system, to be honest. Trinidad came out. They were much more aggressive, proactive. They even were comfortable on the field because it was our pitch. It was not theirs. They were more comfortable on the field. Everything just looked a little bit easier for them. Obviously, as what I've told most persons, is not an excuse. We are playing. We are playing for the first time, so it comes like it's our. We are playing against we are new just like them. It was not a home match for Jamaica, to be honest, because clearly they never seems comfortable on the ball at no time. They try to go long almost every single time. So it's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one. All right, definitely a tough one, and it is what it is. To be honest, it is what it is. What else can I say? I have to just say, well, they have to just pick themselves up for the next game and try their best to not be so trying to sit back. Be more proactive, rather than reactive towards what's going on. Yes, try to be a little bit more sharp on the ball. We had a few individuals that definitely looked much better with their dribbles. Hutchinson, as what we said, Lembikisa looked seriously good once he had an opportunities to get the overlapping with busy as well. So we saw a lot of things that they could build off. They could build off a lot of things, but it's the coach's time to just go back to the drawing board and try and work his magic. I am okay with what I saw. I'm okay with what I saw to a certain extent. It's something that we could build off, at least coming from my side. I don't know about you guys. What say you? Let me know in the comment section. All right, let me know in the comment section. Big up yourself, Island Car. Massive respect. And the phone line is on, guys. So if you don't want to come in, you can also call in as well. All right, you can call in just the same as come in. All right, yes, but fully deserve. The first half was definitely dominant and fully deserved. Trinidad should have at least been 2-0 up. They created that amount of opportunities, clear-cut opportunities, and should have done better. We could have even got, or should have even gotten a penalty via our goalkeeper, and maybe that could have been a card that even dropped us to a lower number. So a lot of things could have reached Jamaica today, but that's the hard truth when it comes on to football. That's just the hard truth, guys, when it comes on to football. You get me? When it comes on to football, we'll get good players, but you don't necessarily get good instant, because football is a process, and I'm not going to beat the coach. I will just take my time and say they have to go back to the drawing board and start working on a few more things. You understand me? That's all I will say now. They have to start working a few more things, and hopefully it does get better. Immediate, hopefully it does get better immediately. Hopefully. So what say you guys? Let me know in the comment section. What say you? All right. If you're just coming, please do smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. Yeah, let me know what you saw in the game, and I would love to hear from you guys. You can call in and let me know what you actually saw from the game. All right. because those things would help. So I could hear from you guys what you really saw in the game. If I saw something different. All right, Kevin J, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omari definitely deserve his spot for Mexico game. Yeah, he looks better than them, better than the personals on the field for today. But really, he did so much on the field. So we should, for we to say he deserves his spot. Let me know. All right, because we have to still ask that strong question if he actually did it, everything that we needed. All right, because really and truly we never saw him really link the play enough until the second half. When I saw him trying to play it simple. For the first half he was trying to push the pace a little bit too much for me. Yes, so I don't know what to say there. So let me know what say you. All right. Alex Brown said, people remember at the first them a play a gel them a gel. Yes, yes, but I had said that. But remember we said we are gonna win 6-0, So we cannot avoid the truth, people. All right. I don't want this stream to be like what you guys want to bully us, all right? We have to talk about it because it's something that happened. We have to talk about it, all right? Yes, so I want to hear from you guys. We're going to try and run this for a little time. All right, Chris Smith said, everybody beat the coaches, but what about the quality? All right, we know that, and we're trying to bring up the score and the players. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. It's just me trying to get um the information on the screen for you. Yeah, Jamaica Reggae Boyz. All right, good. All right, so that is good. Yes, so this is good, guys. So now we can get it on the screen. Sorry about that, my fault. All right, so this is on the screen and this is the score line. All right, yes. So let me hear what you guys saying. Walker not even passed the ball. Okay, yeah, but remember, guys, we out here really arcing on 1 to 2 chances. Really and truly, it was the sit back of Trinidad really gave us an opportunity back in the game, because if you look at everything, we struggled straight throughout the game to beat the press. You understand me? So that was the tough part of everything. That was the actual tough part of everything. We struggled to beat the press and we couldn't recover. So the coach has to take some blame, because clearly we need more bodies in midfield, because we don't have that range of passing that for some reason we think we have. You understand me? We don't have that range of passing. I don't see it. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I don't see that range of passing as what people says we say we have. I don't see it. I think that was the biggest problem. Our attitude towards we thinking that we can make certain passes are certain dribbles. It's just not working. We cannot make certain dribbles. All right. Mr. Special Edition says Omari, Whisper, and Anderson. The rest of them can go away. Boy, I think that's a reach. If you can actually find somebody that play well, it's a reach still. Because even Hutchinson, even though we are gonna give him the credit, we have to see him in the next game. That's what I would say. You get me? Because it's levels. Today you saw Mexico looking that good, but it's levels between the team. All right, it is levels, guys. So we have to be careful. It is levels. You get me? So we can't just pick some people because we actually like them. We have to actually pick the people because they actually did something on the field. And to be honest, Hutchinson did somewhat of something, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, we have to get a next looking at Hutchinson. Hopefully, he can keep it up. Lembikisa did make some good runs in the first half. That we never kept that up in the second half, and I want to see some more of Lembikisa. So those are the 2 players I've picked out that I have time for in this match. All right, the rest of the other players them never get enough opportunity, or some flat out field. All right, I do agree with you that some never really look good. That is true, but you have 2 players that I would say look okay, and I would say it was Lembikisa in the first half when he made those 2 overlapping runs and also track him back and try to link a few plays, and Hutchinson somewhat, but we cannot um um pick player off this performance. We are going to play Mexico next. We're not playing. Guys, we're not playing we're not playing we're playing Mexico, guys. All right. So we have to be careful, guys. We have to be very careful how we act when we're doing this. All right. We have to be very careful. All right. Guys, make sure to smash the like button as you come in. Share and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Call in. The phone line is open. So we just chop it up because I am not going to do any stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to do any stream tomorrow. Yeah. And okay, I can do that offline. Let me see what people are saying. Busy is just JPL. Good, that's all. I think you're giving, but I already want other people to get credit, but yet still saying busy. Oh, God, all right. All right, so let me go through the players them, guys. We go through the players them. All right. Wunun says I played on far worse pitches that than that one and still played ball. If you have good technique, you can play on any pitches. But the reason why I'm not going to follow that narrative of pitches, guys. The reason why I'm not going to follow that narrative of pitches, guys, um, Trinidad was playing on the same pitch. Trinidad was playing on the same pitch, guys. So we cannot follow that narrative. I don't want to hear about pitch. Trinidad was playing on the same pitch. So I can't understand why we would be out here talking about the pitch never worked good for us or something. No, brother, we just never played the football. What about we just never? At what time in life we will take accountability for something? Why are we talking about even pitches? No, we don't have we don't have the luxury to talk about pitches, guys. We are playing on the same pitch as the next team. Gee, oh my God, that sounds weird. It sounds like we're talking about Arsenal, tie. Say the man am complaining about pitches. No, man, we were playing on the same pitches as the next team. That is just way. You go ahead, Carla. How are you doing?
I'm okay. But the only the positive we can take out of the game is that how much Jamaica really need the overseas base player.
Mm-hmm. And you
Yeah,
see that
because
very
it's
clear, right?
very clear. Because other than them, nobody else not really play. And we goalkeeper save we have some a couple times. And others people that talk about pitch, and the two teams them play upon the same pitch, and they
Yes.
had a matter of fact, JD we could have lost by 3 goals.
All right. That's
Yeah, because
exactly what I saw as well. You know.
yeah, and at no time I see the Trinidad keeper make a save.
Uh, he came in and claimed some balls, but not no outright problematic save. So that is definitely. I would agree with that as well. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So all we can say, boy, we have to just hope for a better game Tuesday. But this is very disappointing and considering the player them we call up. It's considering the player them we call up and what the Trinidad team was doing for. But it's obvious, JD, that the Trinidad coach did his homework and did not take the game lightly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did his homework and he came with a plan and he stick to his plan and that give him the winnings.
And so you're okay. You're which part of the game? Because I want to add some positive in it. What you saw in the game we actually like you can truly say, all right,
I'm
then
not gonna say
this
actually
look good.
is what I actually love is Omar Hutchinson. As I said to you, you
Just
don't see that it's a Jamaica need to build the team around him.
all right,
Yeah, he's a midfield general.
all right, all right. Okay. So it's just flat out Hutchinson, nobody else. And I'm not other.
Well,
You would want him to play a specific way. Um.
I don't. All right, that play without wingers. I don't like it.
Okay. Okay. You think it's
Yeah, I think
too
that
what?
it not give the team more. It too direct and it too predictable. You know what I mean? Like and them to play them should have play like a 4-3-3 formation.
Okay. 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 All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, but
So for the next one, you're gonna be around watching the next one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will always support my team, man.
Okay, no, no, no,
You
no, no, just asking because a lot of people I saw walking out of the stadium. What you made of that? Are you
well,
burning out those people? Are you saying that the performance deserved it?
the performance deserve it, and they were there. I wasn't. I watch it on TV, so and I can see it from their perspective. But I wouldn't do that if I was there.
Okay, okay,
You know,
all right.
yeah, I can choose a club team, but me can't choose the country where I'm born.
Okay,
So me have to
okay.
support regardless of what.
Yeah. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, man. So, respect Big Boss, guys. When you just come in, as we said, we don't have much time. I saw like 30 people hit the like button. The like button responsible for people that's here. So if you don't like what we're doing, it's very tough. And I saw we read up more than 30 comments. So you should just come in and hit the like button. That has to do with we, not necessarily the result or something. So definitely hit the like button, or we cannot continue the show to that level. That's the standard that we have to set because that's just your part of the job for we to work together. All right, then, Big Boss. Massive respect. You think we can win the next one?
Yes, for sure.
All right, all right. So
Yeah,
why you think we're gonna do in the next one to win the next one? I don't understand. You say for sure we can win the next one. So what you
yeah.
think we're gonna do? What the ball are gonna work better on the national team field?
I just think we can win it, but at the same time, them can win the next one. But
Okay.
like the coach, we play better in this. Or if you notice, we them they score against the runner playing because we
Mm-hmm.
were playing better, and them just happen to get catch us on the counter. But we can win the next game.
Okay. All right then. All right. All right. So we'll link up then, Big
All right,
Boss. Yeah, man. All right.
all right then.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. All right. Let me take the next call, guys. Hold on. Jason, hold on. Me I got call you back, Jason. 1 second. Let me get Martin. Martin, I call in first. So let me get Martin and we'll just do a thing. All right. So yes. The point is we need more like Omari and Lembikisa, but we had them, don't? Money bags. NBA said Jamaica are good. All right. But I like Hutchinson and Ravel together. All right. But we need somebody that's two attacking midfielders. We need some damn defensive midfielders. We realize now we need triangles, and we need people that can tackle as well too. Yes. So good afternoon, Mr. Martin. How you doing, man?
Yeah, man, JD. When they man, I watch too much, and to be honest, JD, me not beat the coach, and we really start off slow. Trinidad really give us some, as you that say in a live chat, we that try to be rough to Trinidad, and it never work. The big strong and thing that get killed again. We not big strong and big strong and nobody. So the roughness where we that trying in the first half as well, say never that work. And it never that work for like 30 odd minutes. Going into the second half now, we see some local ball. Play pass, Jamaica try pass the ball, link up with the overseas. And to be honest, Atkins before him get injured when he come on in the second half, he did appear a look much better than he made that play in the first half. So you have to give the youth a props. May I look forward to see how him perform
That's why I'm
in the
surprised
second
when I
match.
saw Mr. Specialist and come in and say Atkinson. No, he made two overlaps, assisted
Yeah, man,
overlaps and stuff. So I don't.
I
That
play
was the
good,
best stretch
JD.
for Jamaica in the entire first
Yeah,
half. So the,
Lambo I play good.
so that's why I said Mr. Special Edition just picking some players because he come in and just name some players. And I'm saying, okay, cool, but obviously Hutchinson did in both halves. But and in
JD, mm-hmm.
yeah, continue.
No, go on. Me, me, that my fun point of view, me no vex, yeah, we would have want to win, me really disappointed, but me not kill the team and me not kill the coach. Yeah, we know say Trinidad, yeah, but that's the thing as well, say JD. Yes, we know Trinidad, but guess what? That no means that the man them not work hard. That no means that the man them don't want go in a nation league and upgrade to League A with we when at Jamaica, so them can have a better chance to go World Cup. And I believe, my hope that people learn from this. Say, even though I know the strongest team where Jamaica could have gathered, the World Cup qualifier are gonna be really hard, and the team not gonna come lie down because a big name we think we're mightier than everybody. So me just want the fans them. Nobody to be the coach that bad because to be honest, me see the changes. It makes some substitution. Splatt really come from the game. Splatt Rabbit and Omari in that middle there. Then
Mm-hmm.
really change the game when they come on to possession of the football in the second half. Because
What going? I don't understand. What going? Look, I got 1 second, boss. Sorry about that, guys. Please do smash the like button. Get us to 100 very fast. We're not gonna spend long. Just to try to get everything out. So just hit like button. Make you have a good show. All right, yeah, man. So sorry about that, big boss. I don't know what chop you off.
yeah, man, and may I give everybody them respect. Mr. King do some King play okay to me. Because as what the caller said before, we could at least get 3 love today based on the savings. At least 3 love. Me not beat the boys them too bad. As they say, I first match JD, me not too. Omari did come up, step up a little bit. Ravel did step up. Lambo did play good. Atkins did play good. Richard T come on the 2 run. That alone me see. And me just really if we look for the second match, that really me I go grade the team because we played the first match. Me I look forward to see OTT I go come up because the first match and me know so the coach we have him I go watch back the video and analyze things. So me believe say the first match would have be the real judge and anybody where if we get pick from the Mexico match would have really come from the second match to me. So
Okay.
on my point of view that it's sad for the last, but boys come back Tuesday, see what we can do. I hope to the fans them still come on car. If me have the chance to go, me that still good even if we lose tonight. So me hope say fans them still come out and support the team. As I said, JD is a journey. It will fall today. We have to just try pick up and see what we can find to strengthen the Mexico match because as I say, Mexico and Trinidad. So no hope people understand when we are say people need to reach to the level of international football and without bad mind or body. Me what say it's not a bad mind thing when we attack. It's just because of facts and when we are what. So me hope them people they will always talk about bad mind and give you a chance. Everybody have to work hard, just like you wanna see the TT man them work hard. So the man them just do them thing. And see me, but good match. Although we lose, but let's see the second match, Shady, and that's my point of view.
All right. Respect, big boss. All right.
Yeah, man.
Yep. And we call Jason right after. Before we call Jason said, Andrew said 4-4-2 is outdated in football. Jamaica is not good at back four since 1998. All right. Let me see. Can't kill them. A lot of the players first game on this first a lot of players first game on this stage. All right. Yes, no problem. All right, fair enough. Atkins improved as it went on. Not ready still, in my opinion. Midfield spacing was bad for Jamaica. Yeah, big up for that one. Big up for that. This is a terrible result. Yes, it's not the best result at all. You know, yeah, but we knew it had to start somewhere. Yes, 4-4-T need to retire. Big up yourself, Mr. Jason. How you doing, man? What say you on the matter?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Uh, not the best result for Jamaica tonight, so not feeling the best. But I want to take the positives from the game. I think there was definitely some light shining on the field tonight. In parts, not the whole time. Of course, Omari Hutchinson was lively, especially in the second half. He grew into the game. I thought Dexter did very well. Faded a little bit in the second half, which was to be expected because he put in a lot of work. But I think definitely he's one that I think we need to continue to look at in the future, especially even when we call the larger teams. I think he should be involved. Um, I think Dwayne Atkinson did all right as well. I think he was industrious. I think the reaction time got him out a few times. He held on to it a few touches too long, could have released the ball. I feel sorry for the strikers in this system, the way we play, because they're just so out of the game. I mean, when they get the ball, they're usually on an island. And if they can't create some kind of magic, it doesn't look like they're doing much on the field. But I feel sorry for them at times, especially the first half, Fletcher and what they didn't really get a chance to do anything with the football. So I know that we them too tough. I think I agree with the comment you just read.
about if we're going to play the 4-4-2, it tends to work better with a diamond system.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the issue that we're having with that is we don't really have a CDM that we trust. So he tends to want to play the flat version of the 4-4-2 so that we have a little more cover in the midfield. But I think Ravel's lack of game time definitely showed tonight. He wasn't as industrious as I've seen him be for Jamaica in the past. And that really hurt us in the midfield because many times when Trinidad did attack us, they had all kinds of space in front of our back line to do whatever they wanted. And it was the complete opposite when we attacked them. So, I don't know if it's a system thing or just the players that were in the system not working in tandem together enough, but the spaces were very large on the field when Trinidad attacked us. And it was shown on the goal. I mean, the man had acres of space on the left side inside the box. That shouldn't be happening so easily. So that's something to look at as far as the coach is concerned. But again, there are players to be positive about. I think there were a few players, and I won't name them, but there were some that you could see probably this level is a level above them.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, I'm sure the coach would be looking at these things and see these things. So, interested to see when the local pool resumes, how many of these players survive and are actually called back to the pool again. That will be a talking point. And just looking forward to the next game, hoping that the guys now having played a game, lost a game, maybe they come out to a little more fire in the second game. I'm hoping the fans turn out. I know Jamaican fans typically come out to see the winners and we lost this game, but I'm just praying that they will want to come out and cheer on the boys and get a decent enough turnout, because I would hate for us to lose both of the games. So I'm hoping for a good turnout so that maybe that can be the difference in the next game.
Okay, all right then, all right, big boss. That's cool. All right then. So I can't say much on that. I don't have any follow-up question for you. Just gonna run through the comment section and stuff. Yeah. As we said, people as you come in, make sure to smash a like button, share, and subscribe. We're just trying to get everybody on the phone. I have a few more calls, so let me take the call them, Jason. And if you want to come in the
Yeah, man.
Discord, I will do that and then take the phone call them. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Jason, you open the Discord. All right. So up and running says this is an excellent. Let me read that for up and running. Up and running said this is an excellent result for all right. This is Neil. Good afternoon, Neil. How are you doing, big boss?
What about brother JD?
When they're there, I try to chop down the thing early, give it solid 2 hours, make everybody get them time to talk. I mean, know a lot of people want to talk, so let me know what go on, where you see in a team, and where you think we can work with, and where you think we can leave it through,
JD, let me tell you something. People say last night say we are getting that 7 deal. Me know say that was a bunch of agua. Because what a lot of people don't realize say Trinidad play some games. They will play against some smaller Caribbean teams, but they still play. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say Trinidad down the league and way. But then watch the foot. You just see your channel. That's why I always watch your channel because you talk about football. And when we notice with people, then I watch other teams that play. Don't go talk about Jamaica go win this game. Then no, when next team I come win. But after a game, don't know everybody disappointed and I stay with me. The only thing we see in a game, the game. Omari Hutchinson is a baller.
Mm-hmm.
That means it. See? And when me look for that game, me just look to see certain players, to see all them play. Because me know this is a really big team. See? Me don't expect them to lose. But me know Trinidad would give them a hard time. So all me I say, the people need to watch more football and stop combo disappointment. We're disappointed now. You believe that Trinidad will come and lay down and we're going to run over them. You understand? So, yeah, me not have no disappointment in a game. Me not look to see Omari Hutchinson. We want to whisper come with Lembisika. You understand? So,
Yes, and I saw what I wanted from Lembisika, and I saw what I wanted to some extent from Hutchinson. We will need more from Hutchinson because we clearly saw that he has it in him, so he needs to take it out and put it out on the field.
Yeah, man, you have potential. And that's how I mean I look for JD. Me no look 7-0 or 5-0 or 4-0. So cartoon that come with a more experienced team. Because what people don't understand there, if it's a want young players, and everybody can want young players in my team. Because we get some young players, we think we're going to run over every team will come. You understand? You have to watch where the team are come with too. See? And now with Jamaica play, and you can't just watch Jamaica play alone and say Jamaica will beat everybody. You understand?
Yeah,
but me see what me need to say out of game, and that's how me can say better. You understand? Me just look for some players and say, all them perform in my game. And we don't see that already. So, you know, that's how me want to say.
So for the second game, you would just say the same thing them have to do. You'd want them to do. You're not looking for any result for the second game. It's the same treatment. So you're going to use these 2 games to judge these guys who for come out of the team and who for come back for the other bigger games. Okay, all right.
Yes. Because if a big team I go pick, and people say, wait, man, one opportunity. Man, have to show them class and show them deserve to be in that team. Because we know it's another team.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, so me just want to see certain things from certain player and see if they can step up to the next level, play with the big team. And me say what we want to see already. I don't know that from before. So I don't know. Disappointed.
If you know it from before, you need to talk, because you can't be surprising people. You get me?
No, I'm not disappointed in that game. Me just watch and see what going on. Me people are cussing and say, well, Jamaica should have beat this team.
But remember, those are the people. You remember today, I had to be telling people about things. That's how it goes. They are different, and that's who they are. They can't change. They can't change. They're gonna always be like that, boss.
Yeah. Because before that 2 team, me follow the Trinidad and Tobago YouTube channel. So me see everything where Trinidad and Trinidad play games. Trinidad play about 3 games before we come to Jamaica. It might not be the top level team. It might be US Virgin Islands and St. Martin and then team, but I still tell them I play, no?
Yes, of course.
You understand? So we now just come and say, well, Jamaica playing the league, Trinidad not playing the league, so we're supposed to crush them when they come. 7-0 kind of foolishness. People have to be realistic and stop disrespect other people team.
That's what I said. I said earlier, I'm not going to jump up and follow nobody to disrespect Trinidad, because Trinidad have a bunch of police academy, police team and stuff, and soldier team. Yeah, and Jamaicans laughing 7-0. I don't know who out here telling them about we are going to give them 7-0. I said, okay, it's going to be tough because spacing. And I saw today the problem, because you clearly saw the man coming from Omari. Them look fitter than everybody. They are running until the game finish. Lembikisa just running like he's overlapping, and you thought that he was a winger. So everything that we have been telling people here, you're seeing it. You're literally seeing it. So we expected us to work on these things. So I was not shocked. I saw the spacing and the problem, because that's the problem. We can't stay close to the ball. But that's what I told the people. It's because you have players on the field that are fitter than the others. So they are running, and every time they move, the next one them just cannot catch up with them, and it becomes a spacing. And then now the triangle chops comes on to one player with the ball. He takes so long to pass the ball, then the triangle chop just closes him in, and he can't pass out of it. And then Trinidad takes the ball every single time. So these are things that we talked about in all of our videos. So nothing changes.
You see people talk about Mario for all. You see the corner field because he a score.
Yes, and in the video I asked him if I think he's a good substitution for Mariappa, because because people are saying he was playing bad, and I'm saying yeah, I am not 100% sure, because he was reading the game and still getting into position.
All right. Me tell you, JB. People, I say, Jamaica and a whole need to watch other teams that play and stop disrespect other teams and feel like we can run away. Then do that all the time, and then after a game done, you then come and start cuss this one and say, boy, this one no good, that one no good. So you never know that from before. You understand? All
Yeah.
of the top scorer, when they say, a leading scorer in a league, when they do it, you still don't do anything, then take a step.
No, because I thought he would have came on. It surprised me. Algrimsey brought on Whisper before he brought on Collins. I was wondering, oh, what kind of so that I don't know, because but maybe they were working on something in the training. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
still I'm what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a day off YouTube so I can research a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things, so I can have notes coming back,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go deep
Okay.
dive in these things, because I have to look at some of these substitutions and see how the field changes when they
Mm-hmm.
do what they were trying to attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is important, what they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to attempt. Because I never really saw much, so I need to go back again and look at it properly to see, to say, okay, all right, and that's what he was working on,
Mm-hmm.
so we can give him his credit, or we don't need to give him credit there, or look at what
Mm-hmm.
should be
Mm-hmm.
fixed for we to be effective. I don't think if you change a party and we did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing, it would have looked better. I
Yeah.
think we cannot bring in Mikel Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, and those guys and play like this. I am very sorry. I don't think it's going to
No,
work. No, it's not going to work.
no, no. You understand? So, make sure me want to see a game and things. So, JD, big up yourself, Peter.
All right,
You say you're
respect.
going to listen
Yeah,
here.
man. All right, respect.
Mm.
All right, so let me go through the comment section, guys. Come on, man. We have 150 here and we have 70 likes. Let's get the likes up to 150, 200. We are talking football, so that's how you don't like football, my God. Why are we have to be here telling you about the likes every time, damn man? The field poor. Midfield needed to play the ball forward more. To me, only Omar Hutchinson played at the performance that the team need for the future. All right. I never heard anyone complaining about the field, so why blaming the field now? People was actually complaining about the field early on. In the 4-4-2, you will struggle to win the ball back in midfield and struggle to keep it when you get it. You play a diamond, you can at least outnumber opponent in the middle. Yes, that is true. That is true. All right. Um, all the players looked a bit too okay. Hold on to the ball. All right, hold on to the ball. All right, all right. Uh okay. Once you in the pool, um it's either they call you or they don't call you. But once you in the pool, you in the pool. All right. But you can drop down to the bottom of the pool that they don't see it fit to call you anymore. All right, 7-0. Yes, man, it's 7-0. TNT had some game coming up to okay. This two game against Jamaica is good build for them. Yes, man, but the way they play, guys, I know. I don't know how is it possible. I enjoyed seeing what they are trying to do. I saw it from early that they don't have the over the top player that we would have had on our field, like a striker. They never had that over the top striker, but the way they just played the ball right through all of the channel, you could have just seen that, oh, this team is a quality football team. You understand me? Yes, and it's just time and time and time, and they just get better. If we can just have these players and just build something like that time and time and get better, I can tell you that's where it's gonna jump. The reason I complain about the field is because the coach complained about it, and the ball slowed down and even stopped sometimes because of the field. Yeah, but really and truly that stopped us from not getting 4 or 5 as well. And if there were 2 or 3 down, we get 6. If there were 2 or 3 down, we get 6. You know why? They would have took more gambles through the spaces, and they're the better passing team. So really and truly, if they had gone up 2 goals, we wouldn't have any patches in the game that we're looking like we're dominant. We wouldn't have it, because football have patterns, guys, and because they're weighing out the pros and cons towards the conversation. So true, they're only leading one at the time. They're saying, all right, then we could win this. We could win this. So let we just drop back and give them the opportunity to play. So that's when Jamaica really played. Every single time when they pushed the ball through the zones with the 3 players, we couldn't play out of it. So if they had a 3-0 lead, which they created the chances to do so, we couldn't score back. They would have keep on embarrassing us. You get me? So kudos for the ref that definitely never called that penalty. That definitely helped us. So it's a lot of things to pick from, but it's the first game, so let's see. And hope we don't have this super high expectation. Big up JD. Why people are so upset? The team is pretty young and need time. Yeah, but we said that Warrior 777. We said that, but the people don't listen to those things. They don't care. They believe say they're gonna win, and that's what we have to. I can't tell them anything else. So when I'm coming here, talking now, yeah, it is what it is. Anything come from Chelsea? No ordinary. Okay, all right, no problem. Oh Lord.
Arsenal billing.
JD, the interesting thing is that TNT is using a all local squad. Is one 18-year-old Nathaniel James them, would you class them as local? Because I do believe that they go overseas, and he's equally like the highly rated young kids them as well, because I said watch him and a few more of the young kids them, and they did come out and play football the right way. And that's why I've always said, guys, don't seek education in football. Seek education in football. You can see that these guys are playing to a system, Jason. And you don't hear them try to say them are the biggest thing, and them are got space and all sort of thing. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to educate themselves. You know why? You have always wondered why Costa Rica then played so well. But if Costa Rica, all of them ball their space, because they're working on something. They educate themselves, and they don't. And some of them go to the USL, but when they put all of the USL's personnel together, we can't beat them. You understand me? Because they have a different unity towards the thing. They're working on a system, and they're educated players. So some of our players chase. I'm not gonna say that, but some of our players, it looks like we're not trying to chase the footballing knowledge. We're just trying to chase a move to here and a move to there, because that is what's in our head. You ever get that feeling, Jason, or you wouldn't go so far?
No, you make a good point, because we I think when it comes to analyzing football, we glorify the wrong things, right? So we will go crazy for a man, pile a man, and we won't have the same kind of reaction if them play a nice 1-2. And it's that type of mindset also is involved when it comes down to the players going overseas. We're gonna celebrate when a man get a contract over somewhere. But at the same time, the ones that aren't going away on contract, what are they doing? Like, are we really developing them enough, even if they don't get a contract? You understand? So I think that is the main problem. We need to figure out a way to kind of develop the players in more of a. I don't know if I don't want to take the flair out of our players, because that's a part of us in our DNA. But I think we need to start to glorify the simple things in football as well, just as much as the fancy things, right?
Yeah, man.
Because
Agreed, man.
the players want to overdo it on the field because they want to get a reaction from the fans. But if we just appreciate the 1-2 just like we appreciate the pile, maybe then we do more 1-2.
I appreciate the 1-2 just the same as no, I don't appreciate the next style of football, because I'm gonna say that's crap, because when Trinidad playing the 1-2, I am literally happy, and it's Trinidad playing the 1-2. Because I'm just wanting Jamaica to play that same 1-2 and look like that they're happy to pass a ball. But all we are doing, we are happy to dribble. And I think Algrimson will not be happy with that. You know why? It's the floodlights turn on, and you see certain people through colours. This is the type of football they want to play, this big madness. You get me? So I think Mr. Algrimson will give them some stern talking and say, listen to me, man. if this not do not opportunities because maybe they tricked him in training, acting like they are interested in passing ball. This over the top 1-on-1 taking on man. I don't know where in football that's gonna work. You're not going to go anywhere, man. You're gonna look like you're going somewhere and you go straight back down, man. You get me? Football is educational thing, man. What the guys them do in Trinidad, I'm telling you, if Trinidad continue playing football like that and keep on adding the solid pieces, they have a chance. And this might just show you how hard it's going to be for Jamaica to qualify for World Cup.
Get true. Yep.
This show you how hard it's going to be. Not because remember, all we're going to do, we're going to train your players, them, you know. But this shows you that these guys are going to work hard to get players. And once they add players and keep on playing the same system and playing the same quality football and believe in the same concept, I am very sorry. It's going to be hard for Jamaica to beat some of these teams. And El Salvador then play the same way. Honduras play the same way. Costa Rica play the same way. And they have more quality. Haiti play the same way. Obviously, Suriname and Curacao play a little bit different, more passing, but similar way as well. So if we have problem with this team and this system, I'm telling you, people, you better be very careful. It's going to be it's a tough ride going in. All right? Yeah, man. Young King said that goal was poor defending plus the goalkeeper. Okay. JD, it's the delusion of the fans, man. It's sad. Okay. Lembikisa looks good on the ball. Also, these players that used to good fields look better. All right. So we have Stefan calling in now that we were saying. Good afternoon, Mr. Stefan. How are you doing?
What am I doing, JD?
We're up on the live, man. We're up on the live. I try chop up what we saw in the game and give our takes on the game, you know. And we have to be real.
Yeah.
You know? I'll be real. I look on some points and I chop it up, you know.
Yeah. And I've been saying it from yesterday when we hear some people run with this thing, say, boy, we're gonna give them 7 and this and that, we're gonna dump them up. And I've been saying it, JD, that it's not going to be a one-sided game, right? Simply because we have always played Trinidad competitively and they have always played us competitively, right? That's the first thing. You understand me? And then looking at the game, boy, I don't know. I think the man them pass the ball better than we're doing. And to me, the players who I really was impressed with were Omari and Lembikisa.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the only 2 players that I thought were playing a little bit above the level of the other players that were on the pitch. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that means it. I don't know what nobody else say, but that means it.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong because that everybody says as well. That means it as well.
And I can tell you, Jade, you see this mindset and this thought that we have where we are going to qualify for the World Cup much more easier and Virgin, I don't think it's going to be as easy as we think. Because all other teams will be coming and will be preparing. You understand me?
Yeah.
And I just think this period, the squad that was selected is for the coach to weed out who he needs to weed out. You understand me? And look at players going forward.
Yeah, man.
You understand? That's just my honest thought.
But that's exactly what we just said. We said that we think it's gonna be even tougher. So we have to just keep on riding with the team, believe in the coach. You know, yeah. Kenil said, "You all are no man, Kenil. We are not impatient. We are just talking on the game. We already set our stance from early, but we just making sure people should know exactly what's in store and what they have to endure. And just the same, we can't just be here and keep selling people juju juice. We can't do that because that would not seem as if we're genuine, authentic personnel. You understand me? So we're talking here. We're just talking football alone. Yes, because remember Trinidad facing the same problems as ourselves. So Kenny, even though we are okay to wait, we have to still judge on what they are doing as well, because they have a country that does not play football for the longest time. Yes, they have been playing little 1 and 2 youth football and those stuff, but their professional league was not even on for a while, just like Haiti. And oh, ironic, them and Haiti pulling off some good football. They have good football in schools there, so sometimes it's deeper. So we're trying to find that root cause. That is the whole story. Yeah, finish with your point, big boss. Stefan, you're on point, brother. I
Yeah,
do
man.
agree
So
with you.
yeah, and I'm saying how many persons actually even know that in regards to Trinidad's football. You understand me? So I mean, we come here, we talk, and we say this and say that, but I mean, it's as if nobody else is going through anything else, Bridget. You understand?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, but
Let me go and watch JD,
but Stefan, you cannot make them turn you off from the chat, because the chat will always remain the chat. That's what I've realized. It will always remain, because remember them just to say a 6-0 and 7-0, you know. You get me? And then now when we come out with a conversation and it go in the opposite way, it's like they're telling you, oh, we can't hold a conversation. No, man, we can, you know. But we're not bashing the coach.
It would have been exactly, and it would have been a different argument if we had actually given them 6 and 7, Bridget.
Yes,
we would have
to look at
it would have been a different. JD, when I listened to the coach, when I listened to the Trinidadian coach speak, he was even more. It would have even sounded that he was even more concerned that look, Jamaica is carrying these international players, right? And we basically have players. Majority of our players, you know, play domestically, right? So they themselves were actually use it as a good benchmark to see how far they are and where they are in terms of the quality of their league and how they are preparing. That's what the coach was saying. You know?
I was listening to him, because I'm saying I think this man would chop anyone's arm to get these players on a Jamaica team, like that, these foreign players.
That is exactly what
like he would have taken our 4 foreign players and put on his team.
That's exactly what he was saying. Exactly. Yep.
That's the same thing I got. That is the same thing I got, Virgin. It's like he was saying, but look here, boy, I'm a bit, you know, because we don't have the. And what he's saying is that look, we just have to work with what we have. We don't have that much players playing overseas, so we just have to work with what we have. But he was looking at it as a good benchmark for him and his squad to see where they are. And I think for him, he's a more positive of the two at this point in time.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
right,
man.
because he said traditionally they always produce their own local their players local in terms of quality. That's what he said.
Yeah, man, true. But I guess that's what it is. They are not gonna ever be satisfied. They never. We can't hold a logical reason. It's like anytime if we lose, the man them just come out and I'm sad. You see, we have a 50 minutes and the all them there and them there they don't want to support the video. You have to tell them different job.
JD, it would have been a different argument if we give them 6 and 7.
And that's a false pride. False pride.
Exactly, it would have been a different argument. And almost everybody me here around with this thing say, boy, we're gonna dump them up. And I say, look here, man. Based on history alone, it has never been one-sided on either side of the fence. Based on history alone, JD. And I never expected anything different.
Yeah.
Right? I was looking for us to win still. Right? Me didn't want to win. Me never really want to lose. But I mean, at the end of the day, the pitch was horrible. But Trinidad played on the same field. And I like that Trinidad they play somewhere else.
All right. So we
at the same field, the two teams they play on.
Excuse. We have a next excuse of going to the next game, you know. Okay, see, Trinidad can pass the ball faster, you know. So all them two errors that they never tapped in the goal. People figure that they have an empty ball, you know. The keeper and the player alone, you know, in the actual 18-yard box, you know, around 10 yards, you know.
When Mr. Dick, oh gosh, man.
And the keeper give a penalty.
We're not even talking about the penalty. We're talking about a free opening, Jason, with the keeper and
not even alone. Exactly. So not to mention what could have been deemed as a penalty. And plus those other opportunities, guys,
this could have ended very bad, like 4-5-0.
Of course.
4-5-0.
Of course.
Embarrassment.
JD, I'm trying to remember. Did we create like what you would class a big chance?
No, none. Zero.
I didn't think so. I
Zero.
didn't think so.
Okay,
We
man.
cross
I'm gonna say
balls
JD.
in, and then Whisper tried to latch on, and one I don't know what he did there. Then one he cuts in, and he tried to get a shot off. I mean, in scuffled the shot. Then Hutchinson create 50 dribbles and then kick one around 20 yards out. So nothing never concrete. We never created no clear chance, none, whatever. None. I don't see none. I don't know if others created any big chance, but I know that they created around 7 big chances and we created none. So it was
And
completely
three
different.
and trust me, man, trust me. So as I say, I just think that this period is for him to obviously look at some players and decide that, look here, man, we're really not working with these players. And that's also how I feel. And based on what the coach himself said, right, after this period, he would have seen the players, right, especially those who would have been a part of the camp, and the camps that we have been having for quite some time. And that was my thing. And based on what the coach said, he going to go through a civil process. You
Yeah.
understand me? So we just have to wait and see, Bridget.
So all right, then respect big boss. We're gonna have to watch that sieving process. So we have to properly vet these players and then look at it. Who you think we can make the step up to go to the next round? So tomorrow, in the next one that's coming up, that's where we're gonna research those players and put everything together and see who makes the cut. And then when he makes the cut, nobody can say, "Oh, Harry Tom never get enough chance," because we don't want to hear that. At Jamaica,
Exactly.
get the chance.
Exactly. No, we don't need at that point in time when we're not gonna need to hear that, Bridget. We're not gonna need to hear
No
that.
man, you hear it, man, because
Uh,
once of them friends, believe me, man, no, you will be hearing it. All right, big boss.
yeah, man. Big up Jason. Big up Jason as well. As
All
look
right,
as
yeah, man.
general Latino.
All right then. That's the word, big boss. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right. So let me go to the comment section. Before we move, yeah, man. People get the likes up to 150. We have 150 people here. Share the live because we will do the 2 hours. Yes. Let me get this brother. Joe Grant, please get a different face. Get a different face. All right, please. I'm begging you. All right. So let me take off your money off the screen. Say big up JD. It was a good game. I hope the coach can get Hutchinson, Lembikisa, Bailey, and Lauderdale to gel and properly implement his system. Okay, thank you. You change your face, my brother. All right. Yes.
And Joe Grant, we need to add 7 players to them 4 there, okay?
Yes. um.
'Cause if we go out with 4 against 11, no matter what kind of system, we're gonna lose.
Walford said 2 Chelsea players on JA is a good look. They just need to play together some more. Okay. Well, let's see then. Pimp, I expected you to turn up, said as a Trini. I'm a bit surprised by the result. I think Jamaica was the more attacking, but we played a good counter-attacking game. Trini, I don't know why you look on him, but I don't think we were the more attacking team. We look like we wanted to attack a little bit more. We look, but looking and attacking is different. Because the first thing we have to do, we have to always connect the passes. And first off, we had some poor passes because they never gave us any openings. But yeah, I would say we try to go direct every single time, so it would seem as if we are attacking. But we have a far way to go defensively. If we don't get it right, we won't qualify for the 2026. Okay, then we have Studio Michael. How you doing, man? I like to see how we play the likes of Trinidad with our full strength team. But that will give us a false hope, you know why? Because we're gonna get in Ethan Pinnock, Michael Antonio, Leon Bailey, Shamar Nicholson, Bobby Reed. So it will make we beat up on this Trinidad team, because they can't feel a stronger team, and then make we believe that we can go out and face Mexico. And then we get slapped up by Mexico. So we have to be careful. All right. I think if we can overpower certain small teams with our big team, but that don't really count. You get me? It's when we reach the other teams them, so we need to start playing more games with our big team. That's what we need to do. What say you, Jason, on that one? Because he must say,
Why? Yeah, well, that is a funny how you look at it that way there, because as you say, if we play the stronger team, like if we had the stronger team for Tuesday,
yeah, we're not gonna beat them up.
and then we beat them up, right? No, what
Yeah,
I gonna say no.
we're gonna
That
stop
mean what?
work on
We're going on the
things.
Mexico game and feel
Yeah,
so we're gonna beat up
yes,
Mexico. So
we're not gonna work on things. We're gonna be more smoother going in. You know, are some people are gonna are be a little bit too composed. No, we needed a reality check, and we got it now. So we need to work on a few more things. And you get me. And then when we're bringing the bigger team, we still work on a few more things. And then him sit down, the coach sit down and properly assess it, get the right players them in, and get more time. I think we are in the world for like 7 8 games, you know. I think 7 8 games we have to be out here watching, you guys. I'm very sorry, you know, but I think this stretch is gonna last around 7 8 games. Like, we're not gonna see no fluidity, no pattern over
feeling
seven,
out
yes,
process,
seven
yeah.
eight games. So 7 8 games might
I
seem
one thing me interested to see as well, JD. This coach very honest in his assessments since I've seen him talking. So I'm
mhm.
very interested to hear
His post
his
match.
his his comments. Yes, I want to hear what him say, what him address, what him talk about. I really interested to hear that because it don't really mince words from what I've seen,
Hmm.
and I want to see how honest of an assessment he give.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. Rogers, big up yourself. Andrew 55 said the field have Obia on it, JD. So then the Obia was I work for Jamaica. So how can you have your own field and the Obia working for Jamaica? I don't know what is he talking about, Jason? Oh, we got here. I don't know how we got here. You know?
155 joker, man. You know that already.
Antonio Rogers, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. All right, JD, shouldn't the JPL ballers be the best because they are used to those pitches, right? Yes, so I'm saying that the excuse is mindless. Whisper had a good chance on the right, but nothing else. They were the better team with chances created and passing. Yes, that's what I said. He had a chance that they put it to the right post, and he tried. I don't know what he tried, but the ball went there, so we classed it as a good chance. But I don't know what happened there. I had to watch it back to get exactly what happened, and then when he cut in once, he looked like something. I don't know what happened as well. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a moment and he did over tried something and it flicked off and go the opposite direction, and the guys them took the ball off him. So I have to rewatch the play to see exactly what happened on the play. All right. So we have Sheldon. Big up yourself. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on?
And we are here. You seems like you're sleeping, but we're
No, no,
on
no, no.
lines.
I'm watching. I'm just no. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Yeah.
Just chop it up. I just listen to you chopping it up and stuff like that. Um, yeah. Just a quick take on the game. I remember when you were breaking it down yesterday and a couple of days ago. You pretty much everything that you mentioned, kind of what happened. You spoke about the players, the quality of the players, and you can clearly see the standout in the players like Omari Hutchinson. What I noticed about him, he was always moving. With the local players, when they get the ball, they just stand up like a flagpole, don't move till they pass the ball. As a You can just see the reaction time was so different. I will say though, I felt like at times he was holding on to the ball a little bit too much, but I felt like he probably was doing that because he was like, okay, they're not doing anything with the ball. Because sometimes when I play like that too, I was like, yo, nobody's doing anything with the ball. I'm gonna keep it. So that's probably what he was doing. I like the Lembisika guy. He's really good. He's overlap a lot. You can see his quality going forward. So some of the guys, I think the Harvey guy, he just came back from injury, so he doesn't look too much in shape. It look like he's not match sharp or match fit as yet. So I can see that. But overall, I mean, I was listening to a lot of people last night. I think as a Jamaican, including myself, sometimes we have to be realistic to ourselves, man. We are not good. And if you said something about Jamaica, people say you're a hater. Listen, our team's not good. We haven't been to the World Cup in 25 years, and the culture that we have right now is kick the ball long. And now they were doing it today. It's gonna take a while. It's not a sprint. It's gonna be a marathon. It's gonna take a while for this coach to instill his game plan and for us to win. And every time I listen to you and I see people just saying all these things in the comment section, I just shake my head. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna make stuff based on like emotions. I don't care what you think about me because I know what I'm talking about. I have the experience. I've done this. I've done that. The highest I've ever played was college, right? So it's like I can't say I'm a professional. I played college. That was the most I've gone to.
Yeah,
And
college,
certain game
big boss,
plans.
college football is better than JPL, brother. That's all I'm telling you. I saw college football and JPL ain't better than college football. I'm very sorry. That's all I'm telling
I'm
you. Yeah, if you continue, just continue. That's all I'm telling you. He ain't better than it, bro. It ain't better than it.
Yeah, and it's like, I listen, like last night I'm looking at people putting up the score 4-0, 7-0. I was like, listen, there's no way Jamaica is scoring that many goals. On top of that, the coach is a defensive coach. You know what I mean? So it's like he wins a certain way. Like if he wins 1-0 and look good, he's okay with it. Where are we gonna get 7 goals from? I said yesterday it's gonna be a 2-2 draw. And I believed it was gonna be a draw. And the thing is like if it is true that Trinidad only has all local players and they play like that on the pitch, a bad pitch, what's going to happen when they go to the national stadium on a better pitch? They're going to ball us off the park. I know people are going to say, oh, the game's going to be better, the game's going to be better. Yes, it's going to be better for Trinidad too because they're going to be able to pass and move the ball like they were doing.
So you come here saying the same thing as me because that's what I told him. So hold on, you keep look. They said the pitch was bad, but Trinidad playing, and they said next week we're gonna be better, but Trinidad will be better as well because if they said it's the reason, listen to you. You never said the reason why we are going to win is because our player are going to be better just by better. You put in something. You said the feel where both of them will be playing on the field. So Trinidad will regress by playing on a better pitch. You understand me?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So you have a good point. I think Trinidad will give us a game. We might still win it by a wonder goal from somebody. You understand me? Yes, but I'm not gonna fool you guys. It will be tough, and it will, as I said, 7 games. I'm not giving it 2 games, 7 games. It's gonna take for us to have that repetition going in. And I'm talking 7 games with the quality players. Them, not just these 2 games. These are just trials. You know. Yeah, and
I I
this
do.
is. But hold on there, hold on. No, don't want to cut you off. But remember, we should remember where we rank in Concacaf. That's what we need. We need to remember these things, and we are using majority of predominant local players, and schoolboy as well, because we have 2 schoolboy and the Rasta as well. So we are using that, and we are ranked 13 in the Concacaf. So if we
Mm,
only add four or five overseas players on it, that don't make the team significantly higher. Remember, that's a truth, that's the actual truth. So this is pretty much of a Jamaican team, just have a few Englishmen and anything, and they're trying to pick out some players out of it. But our league is not one of the highest. You get
yeah.
me? So I think this is a reality. So once we step down off the big perch of the high level players, this is what we have to work with after. So it's kind of a
Mm,
reality as well. So knowing
mm.
that if we drop these guys, we have a far drop off after the actual big guys So we need to stop our foolishness talking about that Bobby Reed no good, Mikel Antonio good, Shamar Nichols no good. No, we need to stop that because that's the only set of good players we truly have.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree, JD. What I will say is I do agree that we will play better on Tuesday. It's art like you can't get any worse. I do agree with that. But the problem is what I'm interested to see is the in-game adjustments. Is the coach going to make adjustments from this game? Is the players going to be able to, acquire the knowledge and understand the adjustments that he wants? I would say from the first half to the second half, it seems like, they made some adjustments or played a little bit better. But what I noticed importantly is that like Trinidad was just as fast and just as strong as us, and we were struggling with that. It's like we're used to outplaying people, out muscling people because we're just bigger and stronger, faster. And Trinidad was up for it. They were just as physical, they were just strong, and we're having problems. We're still having problems with people pressing us. It's like I don't understand why is it that we cannot play the ball out the back with people pressing us. That's the modern game now. People do not go long ball anymore. ball game now is goalies need to be playing with their feet, and I don't understand why we can't do that. But like I mentioned, I said I knew this, and I'm gonna say it again. This is gonna take a long time, way beyond the Mexico game. It's gonna take a long, long time for him to instill this in his game. I still play now with some semi-pro guys and some guys who graduated from college, like UCLA and all these colleges who recently graduated. And I promise you this: the way these guys play, I can see them honestly can put together a good team and rival some of the local players. I do believe that.
Okay, fair enough. One thing I don't like, every watch along, I don't know how I can call when the goal come in. I don't know how that possible because I've just said in the stream, people, we're attacking and we look more attacking, we look more dead than the attack. But remember what we just gave up to start attacking. Once they hold the ball and make 3 passes, we have nobody left. And as soon as I said it, 15 seconds later, they scored on us from their pass, from out of the back. Yes, man, I don't know. Oh, because we risk everything. It's like today was like 100% attack or 100% defend. There is no middle ground. Just from back to front, and from front to midfield to back. But it's we are trying to defend from front to midfield to back, and they just keep on passing through our lines. And then we stretch everyone in the end from front to back. So we have 3 in the back and then 7 up front. And then they pass through the 7 and just have the 3. So 4 or 5 of them have 3 and 3. And they scored. You understand me? It was very much, you could have predicted it very, very easy because they were the far better team with passing, and we committed so much body. So it's a lot of work, man. So I do agree with your boss, that we have to work a little bit more on it. So I would definitely agree, man. Respect me, boss.
Yeah, what I noticed as well, if Trinidad was a little bit more clinical, they would have scored at least 2 goals against us. And I know people are going to make the excuses that this is his first game. If I'm not too sure, it's official game, but he was in charge of 2 other games, I believe, the Cameroon game and the
uh,
Argentina game, if I'm not too sure.
was he unsure of the Cameroon game? I still think
Yes,
it
he was
was
on the
Maron
sideline. He
Garden.
was on the sideline.
It was Maron Garden, but he was
No,
there,
he was on
right?
the sideline. He was on the sideline.
Okay,
So
okay,
I would imagine that he had some sort of like input, right?
okay.
But I am not gonna subscribe to the fact that it's the first game, we're gonna be okay. You're a professional. As a professional player, what you do, you wake up every day, you practice, you learn your craft. Let me tell you something, JD. What I do, right? When I'm not doing anything, I pick up a book and I look at the most common diseases that a patient will present with in the hospital, and I learned that. So next time when the situation come, I can do that. A lot of these players, what I've noticed, they don't do that. You know what I mean? They don't do that because they rely on athleticism and all that stuff, which is true. But how far can that take you? The basics of the game is literally pass, move, and all that stuff. And I didn't see it in a lot of players today. I noticed a lot of players will kick the ball and just start walking, pass the ball and start walking and not move into space and all these things. I don't know if it's because they're not fit, and not they don't want to run anymore. But all these things, I was actually very disappointed in that. Um, but another thing is, I think a lot of it has to do with our fans as well, because I think that we tend to say this player is good, this player is not good. A lot of our players aren't good. A lot of if you are good, when people I always hear people say, "Oh, somebody's good in the in the USPL, they'll go to MLS." If you're good, a scout see you, they will give you a tryout, you make you're good. All these excuses people saying, "Oh, Jamaican is fight against" and all that stuff. I do not believe in that. You're just not as good. If I'm comparing you to people in the JPL, I'm the standout player. Yes, I'm good. If I'm comparing you to somebody in the MLS and everywhere else, you're not good. You're just an average player. And I don't think people understand that.
All right then, boss. Take your time. Let me just chop up the rest of the show, and we will link up not tomorrow because I am tired. I am not going to do any video tomorrow. Yes, so we will link up maybe Monday or so if we have anything to chop up by that time. All right.
Yeah. All right, JD.
Yeah,
All right,
respect, bro.
all right.
Your respect, bossy. Let me try and go through the rest of the comments. Jamaicans worldwide say, based on the performances tonight, what would your starting 11 be like? Jason, you want to take on that one? Let me know. All right, maybe Jason will come back.
Starting 11 for Tuesday. Starting 11 for Tuesday.
Yeah. You're going.
Well,
you're going.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them give another goalkeeper a chance.
Okay.
I know. I said maybe like a 45-45, so them get a chance. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Jamali Wade comes, I would like to see Jamali Wade. But if he doesn't come, then I would just give the other two a chance in the next game. Probably want to change up the back line. Probably give King a rest for this game. Start Topi. And then put Maps with Topi again. Because, obviously, as you say, the veteran, when he came out, he was a little bit more disorganized. So I want to have him in there for the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter Lembikisa did not come off today, right?
I'm not sure. I need to see the books.
Okay. I don't believe he got subbed. So because of that, I would probably not start in the next game. Let him come on maybe to play the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And let Ricardo Thomas play. Right back, I will probably start back Makala. I think he only played half the game, so he probably can still play again. I want Delano Splatt to start this time.
Mm-hmm.
And he can play with Ravel and Hutchinson. And then up front, probably I would go with Anderson and Stewart from the start.
Start. Okay. All right. Let me just go through the comments because we're closing it down. Clearly, the people are knowing the reality today, so we have to shut up early and get some sleep earlier. Yes, because as some is saying, once minute say when we come on, me tell us if we do something I do it, may already start shut off. JD, if some of your callers were living in Alan, they would go crazy. 17-year-old are playing now. But that's what we have said. I've said that every single day, but they don't want to hear that. That's Antonio Rogers. That is the reality. That's what I keep selling them, because the problem is I am talking from Netherlands, England, Italy, Germany, and those places. They're talking from Jamaica standpoint, and that they keep on confusing it. That's why when I said to them the level of football that I'm watching, I don't know why they want me to rave and scream over people when I'm seeing super footballers every single day, super setup every single day. I don't understand if they actually know that, So it's gonna always be a challenge because they want me to be a certain way, but it can't happen because I'm not that dude, man. The England barn don't know the rule. Don't lose to TNT. Okay, but Jamaicans were on the field as well. Jamaican barns were on the field and they lost the TNT as well. So I don't know. Keep the channel that keeps it real. Big up JD. Big up. Big up. All right. Give me your assessment in 2 minutes. You need to call in and stop your foolishness. I never understand some Jamaicans. First match, bad pitch. No, Karoom. He's the coach, but yet still cannot give me an assessment. You understand me? And keep on talking. Yeah. Him only go on him friend them streams. The one Karoom. I know one come and talk. You know him gonna get challenged here. Yes, that him know.
Give coach, man. Want to save the license and work and walk on for them,
No, then they find no way to give Karoom him license yet, man. They might tie out your Karoom. Karoom
They must fight our coach from get them.
Yeah, man.
Gosh, man.
Karoom a good coach, and they might fight out Karoom from getting him license. TNT was the better team tonight. Yes, 100%, man. We have to give them the credit. TNT look like the better team tonight. Jamaica have a lot of work to do. Michael Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, Amari Bell, Andre Blake, come on, people. Come on, people. we have good, yeah man, but we never said we have nothing bad. But we just said sometimes that can give us a false hope, because and that's why we shouldn't beat up Kuan, you know. You remember Kuan say sometimes when you put some of these players with other people players, then we prolong them in the team too long. You understand me? We need to find a way out to push off a lot of these players fast enough, you know, so we can actually rest on it. Oh, Whisper and Hutchinson. Look, I saw Hutchinson. I never really got much time to see Whisper. Even though he come on early, right? But based on how the game was actually playing, it's just every time we saw him on a half run, a half run, a half run, a half
Yeah,
run.
he was a halftime sub.
Yes,
Like,
at halftime, a little bit off, around 5 minutes after halftime, I think.
okay, about 50 minutes in command. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
but because he was always on the half turn, you never really get to see much from him. It's just the things that Jamaica would have, Jamaicans would have inside Jamaica, the style what we like, that would have
Yeah, there
classed him
was
as a
a
good
a
game.
play
You
on the
understand me?
right side when he
Yes,
do a step over and cut the man
yes.
and play
So,
a long pass and the crowd say, "Ah!"
but I never saw enough from him in the game, because I don't think those help. Because I hated it, man. When him and Hutchinson dribbling, I don't like it, man, because it's not good for football, man. The next team just taking the ball and just passing the damn ball. And
Well,
just pass
well,
the ball, give your friend
it's
them. Pass it to the next person. We are not good enough. Trinidad better than us. So let we start
and
getting in the game, you know?
that same player describing. He well to get out of the tight space and open up the space. Now him have two options short, but him decide to go for the glory pass, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And again, it go back to what I was saying about the fans. Like sometimes the oohs and the ahs get to the players and them feel like them have to go for that
I felt that.
moment,
And that's what
you
got
know.
me upset. I felt that that's what got me upset, because I realized people coming on to showboat to fans. You're not winning. So what are you showboating over? No, I don't like it, man, because I take things serious. I don't stay up to wait to come see you doing some big fool thing on the field. Me expect we to do some sensible things, so we can build off that for the next thing. But these bag of unnecessary dribbles, and I don't know who people proving with. You know, play the damn ball, man.
So, so JD, would it be too soon, or you want to watch the game again before you do like a rating, like to just close
No,
off the show, or
we ain't renting none of these players, because I'm not gonna give none of these players not even five. None of them get not even three. I think Hutchinson alone
so
might
that
get
so
four.
we can't decide not to rate because the marks are go bad. We have to be
No,
realistic and give them rating.
okay, no, the one Karuma calling. No man, we not do no rating, man. We not do no rating, because yeah, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, because you gotta hear people call and cuss it, so I give people rating. Because I'm gonna be straight with my rating them, and people not gonna like it. So
Nothing wrong.
no, better we
Yeah,
just
man,
make
we
an
can
extent.
rate them,
No,
man.
no,
All right,
no.
make we hear a quote. Make we hear a quote.
Mr. Karoom, good night, Mr. Karoom. How are you doing, sir?
All go on my bar.
And we are live, you know. We are live. You ask us a lot of questions, and for the other day, you war with us for your player. All right. So go ahead, Mr. Karoom.
Yeah, man.
The champions for Tivoli God.
We have Jamaica at time. We never watch a game, you know, because I look funny for YouTube, but it never looks so pretty.
Okay,
Can't
okay.
hurt me.
Okay, so you can't.
I got my Tuesday.
Okay, so you're gonna choose it. So you can't give me the information, boy. I tell you why. The one game where we lose, Karoom never got him can't see it. My ball hurt him.
Remember, you know, Renee Simons losing first match at home, you know. I will still qualifying us. We are so like we are out
No
at
man,
2026, you know.
no
We
man,
have
but
4 years to get it, you know.
but
It's one, you know me glad for my boss.
mm-hmm.
You see, them player, we say them a big player, then come back down to earth, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
Reality, because you understand the football. Jamaica Trinidad rival is a normal thing. And when a blind man them a play, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That is a rival. It's like man you a play Liverpool, and from me and you know that. So anytime Jamaica and Trinidad, you can't go in there and talk about you gotta beat them 3-0. You have to go play. Not check the history, check the stats. Remember, you know, one time back in the 90s, Trinidad used to have way, you know. We couldn't beat Trinidad.
Yeah.
Caribbean Cup and them thing there. I think they win it more than we. You understand? So a big team, a big culture in terms of the Caribbean, the two best teams in the Caribbean over the years. I just through political interference, take them in a Trinidad and them go on we call administration and Jeffrey FIFA take charge of them. So remember, you know, them about 5 or 6 stadium, the one place, you know, where they can play international football, you know. We are scrabble for find a ground. So me just more concerned say the youth them play and them know say here what more. We not there no way.
Okay.
So you understand? So me just want to see the youth play which far because him have ability and if you have ability and you're 17, it's not different from me at 20 or 25.
I need different from your 18 as well because we have people at 19 on the field. So
Yeah.
the whole them get them game and we have to really look at it and deep dive to see what them really do, you know. But you know, them show flashes.
My concern to me personally with the coach is that based on the research I have been doing, it is already 4-4-2 man. So maybe I'm going to flex it most in another area. They might change the system and adapt to the players then we have. I don't know.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's what I would agree. I think we need to cut out this 4-4-2 thing. Like you force the man. You know, but as I said, we know for complain, big boss. So we're gonna take it we're going and hopefully we see some adjustments in the next game.
Yeah,
we need to see we are control the midfield a little bit more against them team.
Yeah. So you're disappointed. What part of the game you were disappointed with?
Me here Travis says a good game for me, no complaints. I don't see Jamaica control no part of the game, and not even one. Around 3 reset or 4 reset within the entire game. You get me? We just kick the ball straight back to the man for the entire game. For 90 minutes, we kick the ball, give the man them. For 90 minutes, we just kick the ball up. If them not attack. So once them not attack, we say, all right, then, you know what? Make on the life more easier. Let me give them the ball. 1, 2, 3 pass, kick it to them. When them have the ball, them 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, and pass it up.
The question me ask you now, and this is not an indictment by anybody. So that not come down to coaching, man. Me I tell me you want to play on the ground and you want to kick it down the game. Me I take care of, you know.
Yeah, but how much substitution they can make on the day, you know? Adapt me that say them trick the man. Maybe them play the ball on the ground in there, but when the fans, the stands full, them lose everything.
Hold on, man. No, but me I go again. Me no business about in a distance. In a distance now gonna make me lose my work.
It's twofold, man. It's the fans as well as pressure. Like Carla said earlier, whenever a team press us and engage us when we are building, we lose all principle we are trying to get to, and we just clear the ball.
That's a part of
we
it.
We need to get out of that.
That's a part of it.
But it come down to lack of options for the player on the ball. And I always say that when I watch Jamaica. Why we play other teams when I'm on the ball, they have 3 passing options. When we have the ball, we have 1.5 maybe.
Because we're not moving.
And sometimes no.
Because we're not moving.
Exactly.
No, that come down to understanding of the game, you know. Cause it's basic, you know.
Yeah.
We have a right hand and we have a left hand. So the most can say I pass to the right and the most can say one to the left. So every time he pass to him, he must see the option of 1 or 2. So if you can have them play there do that at a basic level, you're gonna find some man who can do it then.
Yeah, but remember, you know, I test out the man who can do that, don't?
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why for me personally, the good thing about it, in getting so who everybody has shook to him. So him gonna shook some people to them now. Remember me tell you. Them man them shook some players to him and say, but them this, you know, them are the magic, you know.
Yep.
So him have this game and the next game to see how the magic look on them. I imagine that they would have find somewhere to have some magic then.
Yeah. But you ask me about the players them, and Jason brought up a good point because when I really said okay, it looks like maybe they are slightly scared. When I saw Faster had the ball and I saw the Trinidad guy press him. Chasing the man past the ball straight to the next Trinidad guy around 38 yards out there. Him just kick it out, but he does not go nowhere and drop right back on them. So one of the biggest problem, Karoom, is the second ball. Every second ball, Karoom, for around 70 minutes in a game, went straight back to Trinidad. So even when we challenge them and won the aerial battle, the head down went straight back to Trinidad. So the man them was so good of keeping players close together, while we are trying our best to keep us players as far as possible. So I don't know all that.
All right. Hear this. National coach come assess the local Premier League. It's been here 2 months now. When we want to start hear from him is more public speaking in terms of when seeing at the game out here and recommendations. To say, one of the recommendations is that we spend too much time and keep the ball in the air. So we need, as clubs, we need to start institute playing more on the ground. So if we don't get those little fundamental incorporated in the club, then we always feel like everything where them do is the right thing. If somebody not stop them and make them understand, so we're on the right now, now go work, now go make no money at the highest level.
Okay. So what we're gonna do in Big Boss, we're gonna listen to the post match later.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna listen to the post match later, and then we'll link you up, and hopefully get a chance to watch the game. So when we link up Monday, we can have a stronger talk on it.
Yeah, man. No problem.
All right. So we link up and respect, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Big up, coach. Big up.
Yeah. So
man. Protection.
All right.
Anthony Grant in him show.
Jesus,
I don't
God.
want to let it go.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah. Be a foolish Karoom going with you. All right. So guys, that was Karoom. All right, Karoom troublemaker. All right. Warrior says, JD, even with a quality squad, we won't be teams without playing as a team defensively and offensive. Yes, we know that. But by then, that's how we said 7 games. 7 games would give us ample time to get it up and running. All right.
But JD, the sad thing, we do have 7 games. And the second game after this is a crucial game.
Yeah. This Mexico is a crucial game, but really and truly, we might we still will qualify because we'll come second so we'll qualify for the Nation League if we lose to Mexico. So it helps. It does not give us the free games then, because the free games would have been the Suriname, the 3rd spot, which we need is the free games then, but we're not gonna get the free games then. Because Suriname
so finishing 3rd in the group.
Yes.
You have a playoff to see.
Yeah, you have playoff spot. Yes. So for go straight to the Gold Cup, you have a playoff spot, so you get more free, more legitimate games, but they are free for you. Like Jamaica, we want more games. Yeah. So we don't have those extra games because we're already in a good position to qualify. So that's
one way to look at it, but you could also look at it like if we win, we get two games in the semi-final against better opposition.
That is true, but the man never talk like that. The man says, so JD, we are gonna lose against Mexico. So he never talked like that. If he talked like that, I would have actually talked like that as well. Him already I tell you, so we're gonna lose against Mexico.
Well, me I go with the coach, because the coach said when we beat Mexico.
But I would just
believe in himself here.
Yes, we reserve our judgment. One thing I know, every long ball team, Mexico fix them. I'm very sorry, guys, but every long ball team, all in a World Cup, anyway, Mexico hold them fix them. You have to get one like Shamar Nicholson, wonder ball kick up, and then they buck it out and drop on him leg and just kick it in. That's the whole way.
Oh, like the one in Mexico.
Yes, man, them wonder super ridiculous gifted goal they have to score for them, because they are gonna stretch your back line and cause all sorts of problem, and they are too good at that. I think that's what Mexico used and dominated the category for the longest time. because we just seems to can't deal with the press well. Justin Charles said, calm down. This isn't even Trinidad's strong team, and these guys had no local league for 2 years. But we had said that we had said they don't have any local league for 2 years. Bro, when we come here, we don't hide the truth from the people. And JD, I'm sorry, some of the local just not cutting it. Okay, well, you put on a list, and then Monday we will chop up the list. Local players are not ready. Joe Grind, change your look, change your face. All right, please. It's not the result that concerns me. The most, it's the level of performance, the shape of the team, the tactics. Yes, but that's what we are trying to tell Travis. It's not the result of the problem, it's the progression. That's what we said we were going to look at, and we never saw it. Jamaica is ranked much higher than us. So even though we won this game, Jamaica still expected to win the next. Hope TNT just see it like that and play relaxed. All right.
Did you see any tightness in our performance tonight? Like the players were a bit nervous.
Uh, no. If you're out there, try take on people because through the crowd. I mean, I think that is nervous. You get me? The only place I saw that they were nervous is literally when the keeper was trying to kick the ball out, and I saw them like telling him try to kick the ball further. So he was just
Like
trying to
nobody pass the shot.
no, but he was trying to kick the ball long enough so it passed the halfway line. So at least if we get a next start, we have a good advantage position to break through the wings. Them, but they are saying to
Right,
keep it
right,
as
right.
long as possible because they don't the pressure coming back at them. It looked like they were tired very fast. So King and Maps are struggling. I saw them pointing to him and said, "They kick the ball longer." Because every time he kicks the ball, it just clear the half line, and these secondary bounds keep on going back to
Right back.
the Trinidad team. So they just coming straight back to you. So the man them start saying,
Yeah,
kick the ball longer.
their captain Jovin Jones really dominated the middle.
Yeah, so
Number 3.
so Travis, these are the things that we're seeing, and it was very bad, Travis. So that's the things that I know Mr. Algrimson will be working on. Secondary bounds need to get dealt with because those are the things that really change games. If you get 25, 35 secondary challenges recovery, you know how easy it is for a game for you. No man, it's 90 minutes in the game. If you're getting easy, well, 25 out of that, that's free opportunities. So we gave them maybe more than 45 secondary bounces, more than 45 in 90 minutes because it was a game like that. So yeah, man.
Yeah, which is strange because our guys coming in are the more match fit guys, or should be.
Yeah, but people said
But they
that they
must
were
be
playing
new.
more games. They were playing real games for a while, so maybe that's why. Okay, yes.
Okay.
I get it, Shavan. If come in 5 minutes or starting, I come in 5 minutes and started the second half. Make no difference, Shavan. It's just true. That's the time when I saw the camera on him, so that's why I know that. Good afternoon, Mr. Kalita Walsh. What say you, my brother? Chop it up. Give 5 minutes, big boss, cause
Good
we'll shut off.
evening.
Good evening. How are you doing? How are you doing? Everything is okay?
I was looking at the game, but not parts of it. But the little bit that I saw, to be honest with you, brother, I always tell people every day, you have to have good headpiece in terms of knowledge of the game to play the game. And if you don't have knowledge of the game and if the coach tell you something you can't grasp it quickly, you go out there and look like a jackass. And
Okay.
obviously that was the case today. The man that teach and the learning not take place. The learning not take place, brother. That's how it go. We have to talk the truth.
Okay.
We now comprehend where the coach has said where the coach are teaching. So them go out there do trash. So as well, Coach Karumi said, if them get the chance and they not get good enough, and them put on people upon him to find gem and he not find it, him I go out there go look it for himself and put it together. I just simple as that. You know? But deep down, brethren, we just not good enough.
Okay.
Intelligence play football. Intelligence play football. The youngsters them are born overseas. At least them look like they can play football. And when they have the ball, they have to fight for options. We let off a pass. They have to try to take on a man, to beat a man, to create space. We see if they can find a pass.
Yeah.
They're not used to the type of football. When they play England, when they pick up the ball, they can tell you 2-3 passes. When they on the field and play with we, the domestic players them, they can barely find passes. So, and I just said earlier on in the call, when they were talking to Karumi, them just not moving into space. You make a pass, you move in a space, you get the ball. You might do a one dribble, you let off the ball, you move back in a space. As well, one of you call it that's so. Whenever other team play us, when them have the ball, they can see 3, 4, 5 passes. When we are playing, you only see 1 and maybe half, which is total garbage. Them now move in that space. Football don't play like that.
And Carla, to even emphasize the point there, Carla. Not only them now moving, but I hear you reference the football IQ. That simply means even when they move, they're probably not moving into the proper space.
That is it. And it's that they don't know the kinetic space awareness, that the space awareness, they don't know it. They don't know who is around them, whether it be their teammate or the opponent. Them don't know there's a play blind. You have to know these things. And then now, the field is trash. The field is a damn disgrace. If you put a donkey under the broken foot.
Yeah, but we did an article on the field before, and they told us that the field won't be ready and in the the top quality condition. They had said that to us already, you know. So I think that's.
But they just drop the ball upon that. Why play the game there then? If the field
because they couldn't get the stadium because Carifta trials mean more to Jamaica than a Jamaica match versus Trinidad.
Okay.
But you have other places that Jamaica can play the game. You have other places. So if other places not suitable, just have one match then. Or maybe have 2 legs in Kingston then. Play one at Sabina Park and one in the stadium.
Yeah.
So JFL dropped the ball there, so too. I would have never, out of my right mind, play football on that. Trust me. So JFL dropped the ball right there, look, that's a disgrace. And people are talking about fine excuse, well, no, the field bad, that's why we couldn't bounce the ball. So why Trinidad bounce the ball? Trinidad bounce the ball. So when we go in the stadium now, which better now than Sabina, better than Catherine Hall. So what Trinidad going to do? Trinidad going to disgrace me. Brother, it is clear. Most of Jamaican players, domestic players, they are just not good enough. That's one. And 2, I don't know why I go choose someone that JFF to play football on that trash field. Is that them dunce? Them dunce that the players them can not get it either. They head tough. They head one beat with hammer to get soft, man. They head too tough, man.
All right, we can't deal with the violence in the early morning there, but we put it together, brother. You know?
No, you don't have piece of meat and you want cookie to get tenderized, you beat it by the meatball to get it soft, and then the pressure.
Yeah, so them head want to get tenderized.
They're too tough, brother.
All right.
Brother, as a Jamaican, remember, I said, because that look like some peer dunce that Jamaica to right here.
No, okay.
As I say, peer dunce down there.
No, I mean, I think that is
Jesus.
big boss. You know? All right. So,
No, man, these people, them dunce, man.
Big boss, nobody appreciate yourself, man. We give. We give because now you're gonna try start war with people in the chat and everything, man. You can choose other word, man.
Them good enough.
Yeah, man.
Them are right.
No pressure. No
When
process.
you talk of the best, I talk to my country.
Yeah, me know,
You
but
know?
sometimes you have to you have to choose the words a little bit better, you know. Yeah, cause me know all them stay already, and me know say from one thing would be in a Jamaica, our brain cells them not function well. Even if the word sound like it close to disrespect, it just kick off everybody because a pure war. Me see Travis, listen, like, Travis, you have to be an upstanding citizen, you know. All right, yes. Be a little better. Make the caller talk. If you want call in, you call in. All right. Yes. So yeah, man, Carlito, 7 minutes we gain, man.
Yeah.
Just so you think we can win the next match? Just say something positive. You think we can? You must say something positive. Me not business what you want to say, but is there any positive at the light of the tunnel? In Mr. Carlito, what say you?
But to be honest with you, to win the next game is going to be a struggle. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's going to be a struggle. Yeah, but that I mean, just a come from the bottom of the heart and I say it's going to be a struggle. We just have to get in the guys them who play at a higher level, the youngsters them who play at a higher level, and put them in, make them play along with some of the older guys who play from the last World Cup cycle. And see how best we can be able to just gel in and put in these younger players who play at a higher level and see we can create something going forward. But the local base players, them, or the coach among them round up them out, they have to go borrow bank money and invest in education, man. You know, enough man don't go invest in education. Why Germany go learn
Carlito, let me
courses?
give you
But they
5
need
minutes
to
and
just grown up them out.
take over my time. You see, the man, just answer the question.
All right.
So,
Me not custom more, Jerry. Me not custom more. All right.
Later,
Yeah,
man. Later we link up. Yeah, man.
All right. Cool.
Lord God, boy, man, tell you. I don't know. People. Hold on, Jason. People, we're there for 2 hours. Stop taking for fool. Stop taking channel for fool and hit the damn like button. All right? Yeah, man. Or else you're not get nothing again. All right? You have to go on somewhere else. That may make you know. So hit the damn like button, take your time out and hit the damn like button. All right? Yeah, man. And stop bad minded channel or don't like the video then
Like
go on
the
the business.
stream, blood.
Yes, either don't like the video or go on the business. It look like did I tell people to call in and say what they want to say? Can I fight a man from say what they want to say? My own people mouth? You think my own people mouth? The man does upset. Jay, you got to let people stop being disrespectful on the show. I can't bad them up, brother. No, that me try to tell me I can't bad up the people them. Me want people why you not calling B Douglas? Why you can't call in? Me can't tell everybody. May I tell the man to calm down? May I try give him a little time, say brother, take your time, me give him a chance over and 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 over. And the man still a go away. But you know, him never said them dunce, you know. Him never said them dunce, you know. Him say them a act like them dunce. And I knew that you wouldn't hear him say. Pull up the video and hear him say. Him never said them dunce. Him said them a act like them dunce. But I knew that you wouldn't hear. And that's why I said I know what would have started the war. You understand me? Yes. So I don't know. Every time we lose, it have to start a big war. Me don't know. It's like that's why I never want to do it, you know. I never want to do the stream, you know. Boy, me I tell you. And you have some commenters every time they come and me them want to fight. But don't worry, you see tomorrow, I'm gonna get all on other vloggers them because you not see me. That's all me I tell you not see me. I'm tired of this. Every day when you come text it on me, you know? Yeah, man, I'm tired of this. Because Travis come in and say I'm okay with the performance. Travis, what make you wicked, so Travis? Let me start taking you now, Travis. Which part of that football game you can come and tell me say you're happy about? That's one of the, you know, let me hold my composure. But Travis, go back and watch the game again, my brother. Maybe you're in the stadium and it was the players were too close to you.
I think based upon Travis, like know I'm going in all these chats and things. It's like if a person don't have anything positive or a positive way to spin it, him upset. And you have to understand that not everybody can just blindly, even if you are support the team, that don't mean I have to come and tell you after the game, boy, unlucky, we unlucky why we lose it. If the other team play better than we, I just saw it go. If we never play good, I just saw it go. That is fine. That is somebody's opinion. You can't want to beat a man can see the game and say, yo, we never play no ball, we never play good. I just saw it go. Just because I'm a Jamaica fan don't mean I have to say Jamaica play good every game. Because sometimes they don't play good. And I'm going to tell you, if they don't play good.
Yeah, so I'm telling people, man, come on, let me get a positive call. Let me spend the extra 10 minutes and have a positive call. Because since man beat me and said I need to find some positive.
So where you going to find the person there?
Omari Hutchinson, he looks like he could have passed a few passes. He looks like he could have passed a few passes. And he actually did pass a few passes and moved around. But I've realized that he realized on the field that they are not moving for him to pass the ball. They are just standing for passing sake. Okay, so hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Good night, JD.
What you doing, man, big boss? Or you have any positive to give me? Because the man them beat me so bad, you know. Them beat me so bad, me don't know, oh, me I gotta take a next call, you know. And it's not positive, you know. So I can't believe it after I've just watched that, you know. The man them beat me, say I have to talk positive, you know. So I don't know what you're gonna say, but I will just give you the floor to you to say something, and they're gonna fight me after. Just watch. That's the thing, big
Just
boss.
need like 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum.
They will take any amount of minutes you want to, because me not say nothing.
Young player them play good. I mean, to me, them play. I mean, it's international football. It's country against country. It's not a school game. It's not a club game. You're wearing the badge. You represent millions of people. So it's a war, you know. When Simo was teaching that it's war of attrition. It's war of endure. You have to endure. You have to fight and go out there, you know. It's a blood, sweat, and tears, you know. Put on the badge, put on the national color. Um, it come down to basic. Basically, it come down to the basic aspect of the game. Football education. Football education. You see why our top coach went down there and went to learn. It was a Trinity taught speed and fuzzy.
So
So,
Carla, I really can't find positive for real. You know. The man said that's why
so
so Carla, so because them come and beat you up, you're gonna come and tell we that it worth it for we to get Trinidad license.
no. I'm just saying that if you look at
I
a
was going to
players, you
bring
know,
that up, Carla.
you see algorithms going to have to take the players that you see what speed cannot do, what Price cannot do, what Carvel Short cannot do, those guys cannot do. They want algorithms to take players and teach them basic football. That's what the coaches in Jamaica are doing, and that's what was running from, you know. They have the coach have that type of license to teach kindergarten stuff, pass and move, football. And that's the coach come, I don't know, you know. And that was running from. You see, they talking about bad field. You see the team in red and black pass out because they have the basic solution to Jamaican football. Take result out of primary and under 14 football. Take result out of the game and let the kids enjoy the game and let the coach can have a chance to implement the basic fundamental to the kids. That's the solution, my opinion. Take the result out of the game in primary school up to under 14, all across Jamaica. No competition must be held with result. Take result out of the game. That's every kid can have a time to participate. And because of this result based thing from a 10-year-old, he's under pressure to kick out the ball. He's long it out of my life. I've seen it. I've been to games. The kids don't have chance to enjoy the game. A primary school game is so serious, it's more serious than even it's just as serious as a JPL game. So the kids growing up tense and they're just repeating what they know. So no matter what algorithm we're teaching, it's gonna take a while because they go back into muscle memory. That's what they learn from their
So
10, 9, 8
you say one
out of
2
them life.
minutes. They want I mean never want button here. So take
Hmm
the result out of
Yeah.
the game.
at under
Today,
14 all across
no,
Jamaica.
but let me apply the same logic today. Take the result so we can
Mhm.
scrap that up. What you learn from them people today when you sit on the field? Were you impressed with none of them
What?
people on the field?
Yeah, a few of the players they show effort, but yeah, they show an effort in the JD.
Okay.
It's not like they didn't go out there and they show effort, they want to represent. I can't fault the players. They were given basket to carry water. It just the development wasn't right. All of them they're sweating, they're running, they're putting out their best, but they didn't get the right tool, the right training.
Okay.
They were practicing the coaches and the principal of the primary school and all the schools put the poor local youth under pressure on the coaches and they can't get to develop to implement the basics, the fundamental of the game. So they were all about winning. I've seen it. I've been to countless primary school games and there's a one good baller. He tried to dribble out the whole field. They let him score. The other guys not enjoying the game. They're just kicking the ball to him or out of their life. I've been
Okay.
to 6, 7, 8 years of watching this in Jamaican football, Premier League, under 12. It's result based. How can you have that 12-year-old? He should focus on control and pass and move, and he's about kicking the ball from his end of the goal to the other end of the goal only.
Okay.
And
Well,
you see it in the result here. The players are doing their best, but they go back to muscle memory. They go back to what they
oh,
know.
okay, no, okay, no.
So
You're saying it, but no, we understand what you're saying here. In order to improve our footballing knowledge and also play a style of football that are more attractive, it's not to it's to cut out the winning at all cost mentality. So we go no every single time and go from back to front because we're desperate to reach the front fast enough. So if we had a
under
different
14,
mentality,
under 14.
if you had a different no for everything, because that's what we just did in this game, go from back to front every single time. But if we had learned it from under 14,
Yes.
Travis,
And
why would I block you, Travis? And why would you be here? If someone block you, Travis, what kind of story outside spin, brother? Why would I block you, brother? Let's stop the Travis, man. I mean, I know what in a business there. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a moderator so you can just stop talk about people block you. All right, and you just do what you want to do for the whole time you're there, brother. All right, yes, because I nobody block you. But all I'm saying is, what you're describing, I think, is the same thing that took place with Trinidad, because you can clearly see that their intention is I don't know, Travis, and a me. So just stop fight with me, brother. We don't love war a bit too much, man.
Yeah, somebody with a wrench. Just easy, man. Nobody time out people. Let me just attack.
Me no know, you know, oh, remember say two channel, you know, so some place where people have wrench, some people don't have wrench. I don't know. I have to sit down one day and give the people a wrench. All right, yeah, man. So don't worry on yourself. Me I go give the people a wrench. Don't worry on yourself. Me I go give you, know. Yes. But what you need to do, when you need to actually start like the damn video, that's the problem. And sure, you see me even reach 150 a minute, I almost reach 2 hours. I still push late night again. It was mad. It's much done, me gone on my bed. Yeah, so I
so
would say a
JD,
good point, caller. Good point,
JD,
caller.
we run it by again. That's one at the back of the class down here. All
Jesus
across
God.
Jamaica, the
Man.
federation need to implement with the parish association, this 13 parish association, them that the primary league and under 14 league must be no result. You play to participate and get your medal or whatever, and that's the coach now don't under a pressure from the principal in each primary school to win a league at all costs, and there's no development.
Yeah.
That's that's the issue. I've seen it. So when the coach, Al Grimson right now, is taking players out of the JPL and he's teaching them how to make one of then because they go back to muscle memory. I mean, Carvel Stewart can't do it. Andrew Price couldn't do it. Bradley Stewart can't do it. Even watch the JPL, they're struggling. If you watch the JPL, it's the same struggle. They can't make 4 or 5 passes properly under pressure because muscle memory kicking. As long as you're under pressure, they go to the safest what they know. They go to what they know from primary school. Long it out of your life.
Out of your life.
Clear.
Out of your life.
Yeah, that's what they know. Muscle memory. It's their comfort zone. So it's like a hot potato. Nobody wants to, they're not comfortable. There's no with your call. What we used to call back in when I used to play the game. You used to have a control. I'm on the phone. You used to relax with the ball. Not relax, but you used to comfortable with the ball. They're not comfortable with the ball. And it shows in just watch the JFL, it's the ice league in Jamaica. It shows.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, man, you make a good point. You make a good point. I can't complain at all. Yeah.
Yeah, take result out of under 14. Take result and we should start to see where the coach is now, got a little time now, know that his job is not on the line to win some meaningless trophy with no development. It's just meaningless. I mean, Craig said it, and the Whisper said it. Money Cup is meaningless. How many players we lose and the D Cup money? It's meaningless. Have a trophy in the cabinet and where your player go?
Boy.
It's meaningless,
All
man.
right, Carla. I'm not gonna respond to that, I'm not gonna respond to that, I just leave you alone. All you did
We
talking
need
I went
development, man. And and,
I agree. I agree on that part.
and the parting shot. There's no club in Jamaica. There's none that has the pedigree of a Joe Public or our double connection in Trinidad. None.
All right.
And we
All
are
right.
we are 2 times population than Trinidad and landmass also.
All
And
right.
there's
All right.
no club in Jamaica that's successful as Joe Public and double connection. None. No Harborview, no Portmore. Joe Public has won the Concacaf League. Joe Public
All right,
against
big
Mexican
boss.
teams. They produce. We don't produce guys like them. They produce. Another day I will call and give you
Yeah,
names
man.
and you
Yeah,
can
man.
research those
Yeah,
players.
man. Call back
All right,
Monday.
JD.
Monday. Me need a sleep
Uh,
today. At 4 o'clock in
yeah,
the
man. I'll get
morning.
the rest, man. Get the rest.
At
Yeah, me
four
know, man.
o'clock.
We know how Belgium style.
And
I appreciate and we appreciate you, JD. And you're
oh
the
my
only one right now. I'm gonna tell you, last parting shot, not a swell headline thing. You're the only one in the space that's giving us information about your opponent. And we have to respect our opponent too. And final shot.
all right, the respect, all right?
Facts.
Sorry about that, guys. My internet, my thing drop off right here and shut off my computer. I don't know how that possible, Damn. Sorry about that, man. But everyone stayed. Okay, that's great. Massive respect. All right. So let me just turn on this computer so I can shut it off. But we had reached the end, and the call. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Sorry about that, guys. No, man. Yeah. So maybe even maybe even Jason drop off. Sorry, guys. I saw the business go. It's 4 in the morning, so man's brain drop off. So let me see if I can get the shut off the stream and the computer. Damn, man. This is like the 50th stream to rot it. Um, no, sorry, Jason. I just the internet is see on my computer everything just gone dark. I'm gonna go on the next camera because many if I turn on but a big camera. Yeah? I'm just gonna work with the one that I have right here. Yes. audio should be back now. The audio should be back. Yeah, because everything shut off. So the audio should be back. Yeah, sorry about that. No man, I'm just saying, yeah, thanks everyone. That's passed through. I am going to sleep now. First I have to pay the man them, give the man them back some credit. That actually filmed the game for us. Yeah, that is good. So thanks everyone that put in their super chat. So I can able to pay back the mans them. Yeah. Cause the mans them came through. I have to say big up to them, you know. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and stuff. Yeah. So but that's when I'm awake. Yeah, man. So internet not good, man. Yeah, I know what happened. It's my system. Yeah, I know. So yeah, man. So the smash the like button, guys. Share and definitely subscribe. Tomorrow, no, Monday, we will revisit these things. All right. Yeah. So just take a day off. You don't have to beat up the players. Them just leave them alone. As what the man them say. Cause only my channel alone, these guys come on here and they come and bad us up, Oh, we need to take a day off. Okay. So everybody else can make us a billion video, do everything on planet Earth. But yet still we have to take a day off. So reality, Jamaica is the only place on earth where they want reality take a day off. We need to have you see, I got to read these people. The man so we take a day off, chop up the thing. No man, we ain't chopping up nothing more, man. We done with it. Oh, Highland Cards a whisper no good, JD. No man, leave the youth, let the youth perform and give him my next game. And hopefully Mr. Algrims can teach him a few more things and him go out there and do what I do. But a one game, so let's wait until the next game come up and then see what take place with the next game. Hold on. Island card, they're too extreme, man. JD, it's the true one. Yes, that's what they said. That's what they said. He's going to Chelsea, and I saw it. But he said a lot of things in it, and because I was live, I never got to watch it and read everything. And then because I said I'm not going to respond until I read everything, because I know when he said he's going to Chelsea, I know Chelsea stay as a club. You get me? So if you're gonna buy a young kid, the young kid don't really play in Chelsea. They just had the Eden Hazard, the young Eden Hazard, which is Hutchinson. And Hutchinson looked like he has to go on a loan move. And Hutchinson dominated Premier League too. So everything on the metric, it does not match. You understand me? So I said I want to read into it before, but the people in Jamaica so bad mind. We not for read into nothing, just say what we want, you say, and that's it. So how is it I became a YouTuber and you want me to say what you want me to say? That make no sense. Me not have to come out and talk what is the truth and the fact at the time, So it's weird. It's weird though. It's weird. But I'm grateful. Hold on. What? So it looks so. I can't write definition. Hutchinson very promising. All right, you like that? You like it? All right. So guys, I'm not gonna hold up myself. Pretty tired. So take care. This is the post match. Thanks yet again. Let me know your thoughts under the actual video once it's done. Peace out.